So you're looking for more information about YouTube ads placement targeting? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything you need to know in regards to YouTube placement ads. All right. So you definitely want to stick with me all the way through this video so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem Madison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and minimize my camera and we're going to jump right into today's content. All right. So now that I minimize my camera, you can see I'm inside of the Google Ads Manager. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to act as if I'm about to set up a complete campaign, but I'm not. I'm just going to focus on the placement section. Now, if you want to see me set up a step-by-step campaign, I created another video which I'll link up in the card up above, and you can check that video out after you check this video out. All right, so let's get into it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm here on the overview page. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on new campaign. So I click new campaign, and then I'm gonna go create a campaign with a without a goals guidance. All right, so boom, I clicked on that, and since this is a YouTube ad, we want to click on video. All right, and then I'm just going to leave this on custom video campaign. And I'm going to scroll down, hit continue. All right, so now this is where I would usually go through as if I'm about to set up a complete ad. But what we're going to do is we're going to first go to the network section. Right, I'm going to break this down just so you get a clear understanding. All right, so when I click on networks, it's going to drop it all down. All right, so the first thing you see is YouTube search results. So you can see ads can appear next to search results on YouTube, and you can use video discovery ads only. Okay, so what is the search results? What essentially does it look like? So if I go to YouTube, right, I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna try to pull up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to an incognito browser and try to pull up a what we would call a discovery ad. So if I go to YouTube, I'm just going to type a random keyword in just to see what actually pulls up so I can show you exactly what that discovery ad would look like. So if I type in make money online, let's just go. Okay, let's just see what pops up. All right, so you see this right here? This would be considered a video discovery ad, right? So the ads that just pop up on top of all of the organic content, this is what it would look like. All right, so your ad can show up here, and if you're on mobile, let's say for instance you're watching a video, if you ever looked at your phone while you were watching a video, you'll notice sometimes there's an ad right below your video before you can actually get to the comments. Those would be video discovery ads. All right, and then sometimes instead of having this, they'll have like little search ads showing up on YouTube as well. So if you've seen that, let me know down below in the comments. Those fall in that same line as well. All right, so let's go back over here to the Google Ads Manager and get out of this. All right, so if we go back over here, now we're going to talk about the YouTube videos. So these ads can appear on YouTube videos, channel pages, and the YouTube home page. So if we go back to the home page, let's just go to the home page of YouTube. So you see this right here? It says ad by Donald J. Trump. This right here would fall in line with what they said on the YouTube homepage, right? So that's what that would actually look like. All right. So now, if you wanted to just do YouTube search and discovery, then I would just uncheck this and just run that completely by itself. But you can also do discovery ads with just YouTube videos alone, right? So you could just check this. That'll be all up to you. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave them both on just for now. Well, let me at least turn off the video partners. All right, now with the video partners, I'll just go ahead and explain this since we're kind of, going through the motions. So video partners on a display network. So if you zoom in real quick, you'll see what that actually says. It says video partners extend the reach of your video ads to a collection of sites and apps into the Google Display Network. Including video partners will help you reach new audiences outside of YouTube. Now, there is a little bit of downside to it as well, and I'll get into that as we get deeper into the video. All right, so let's go down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and X out this and then just put this to United States. All right, so boom. So now we're going on down. So we see right here where it says content, where you want your ads to show, narrow your reach with keywords, topics, or placements. So we're actually going to focus on placements. All right, so we can see there's a bunch of different placements that we can actually leverage to run our ads with. So the first thing that we see is YouTube channels. So what this basically allows us to do is to advertise and leverage our competitors. So if we have somebody in the same space that we're in, and we know that they have a huge audience, right? We can actually get in front of their audience by targeting all of their viewers. So we can literally target their entire channel. Now, of course, not every video on everybody's channel is actually monetized, but there is a cool little software that I use that actually allows me to figure out all of the monetized videos that they actually have on their channel. So I'm not spending a whole lot of time, looking for those actual placements, right? Because that can be pretty monotonous. All right. So what we would do is we would type in a channel name. So let's say, for instance, right, I'm going to type in Freedom Influencer. All right, because this is a pretty big channel on YouTube in the make money online space. So if I had an offer that I wanted to put in front of his audience, I could literally click this right here and boom, I could literally start targeting his entire channel, all the monetized videos, of course. Okay, it's literally that simple. So you got to think about who is actually in your space right now that you feel as if what you have to offer would actually help what his most of his viewers or her viewers, depending on what space you're actually in. All right, so it's really as simple as that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and uncheck this. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and then we're gonna go back. All right, so we talked about YouTube channels. You can also do it on YouTube videos. So if you want to get specific on the type of videos that you want to show up in front of, boom, you just click this like this. And then you can either bring the URL of the video, or you can just start typing like keywords. So let's say, for instance, right, I wanted to, let's say how to cook a burger. How to cook a burger. Let's see what pops up. Okay, so, all right, so hold on real quick. All right, so hamburger recipes, how to make juicy hamburgers. I'm just gonna, assume that that's what the end of that says since I can't see it. Can Gordon Ramsay cook a burger? Every way to cook a burger. So let me give you a perfect example. So let's say, for instance, you were selling a spatula, right? And you start looking for you start looking for burger videos, and you come on an ad and you say something like, well, in order for you to make the best burger, you need the best spatula, right? Something like that. That would be what you would consider a targeted ad. Right? This is just an example. Hopefully that was a good enough example for you to kind of get, how powerful this placement targeting can really be. All right. All right. So that was the example. So let's actually back out of that. So as you can see so far, they're pretty much the same exact thing. So this is for the channel. This is for specific videos. So if you want to take, multiple creators' videos, if they're all, aligned with the same topic, that will work perfectly fine. But of course, you want to, when it comes to the videos, you actually want to put quite a few YouTube video links in there, or else you're not going to really be able to get a ton of impressions. At least, like over here where it says available impressions, you're not going to be seeing so much traffic if you just put like one video in there, right? You want to put, 50 videos in there, 25. Of course, depending on their traction. Like if they're getting more traction, you won't need as much videos, all right? All right, so those are the YouTube channels and the YouTube videos. Now the YouTube, the video lineups, as you can see, there's 137 right now. So let me explain exactly what the YouTube lineups is. So I'm gonna go over here. So this is actually called YouTube Select. So the video lineups correlates to this. So basically, what this is, I'll just kind of read this real quick. Viewers say YouTube has the most extensive video library, which attracts billions of people every single month. Literally billions of people are watching on YouTube right now. So of course they give you more data. YouTube has the highest reach and viewing hours among ad-supported streaming service. So basically what that means is you're going to be able to leverage YouTube TV. If you don't know what YouTube TV is, YouTube TV is basically for all the people who decided they didn't want cable anymore. Now they're watching YouTube TV. So it's basically YouTube's TV station, right? So they have bunches of channels, all these different bundles and all of that stuff, and people literally pay for that every month. So now you're actually going to be able to leverage the people who are watching YouTube TV on their actual television, right? The bigger screens. That's essentially what this is for. And they're watching like YouTube originals. They're on YouTube Kids. They're on YouTube Music, right? So you're going to be able to actually start being able to show up in front of these people. So if I go down, this will let you know a little bit more clearer. So you can see it says lineups, right? Accents, content categories like entertainment, pop culture, food, recipes, or music across devices and apps, including YouTube, YouTube Kids, YouTube Music, YouTube TV, and more. Of course, you'll be able to leverage the programs as well. So their programs are YouTube originals. So this is kind of just giving you a view of what the YouTube originals will look like. And then if I click over to the YouTube originals YouTube channel, you're going to be able to see some of the originals. So how I'm going to organize it right here real quick is I'm going to organize by most popular. So then you'll be able to see some of the stuff that your advertisement will be able to show up on. All right, so if I click sort by and I click most popular, these would be considered YouTube originals. So actually like shows. So you got Sideswipe, The Age of AI, The Deported, Weird City, Sherwood, right? So these are kind of like, you know, on Netflix, right? You got these series that come on, right? So these would be considered like series, but they call them YouTube originals, all right? So just kind of want to share that with you just so you have an idea of what the video lineups are. So if I actually click into them, you can see arts and crafts, popular content worldwide. So if you want to get, you know, like, you know, as far as like, you know, brand impressions, you really want to start showing up on some stuff, you can leverage this right here, right? Popular content worldwide. So if I hit the drop down arrow, it says popular YouTube content worldwide, popular Google Video Partners content worldwide. So that would be more for like brand impressions, all right? And then you got arts and crafts, auto and vehicles, beauty, Korea, beauty, Saudi Arabia, celebrity news, right? You got all these different categories, over 137. So you can kind of look through this and see, hey, you know, I feel like this could actually work for my business, and then test, right? Marketing and advertising, a lot of this stuff is really about testing, all right? All right, so we're moving on to websites. All right, so if you have, you know, your competitors' websites, let's say they drive a lot more traffic than you actually do, and you want to leverage their audience, then you can just put their website in here just like this. So for this video purposes, I'm actually going to use clickfunnels.com. All right. So when I type that in, these are all like Google, like partner websites, right? Now, the thing about these is, since we're doing YouTube ads, one thing I want to let you know is that just because you're doing a placement for these websites, understand this. All of these websites don't actually have video spots for you to do placements. And a lot of times what actually happens is when they don't actually have a video spot, then your ad will start showing up on stuff that's not relevant, that's not actually targeted. So that's one of the ways that will actually cause you to lose a lot of money. So I just want to let you know that, you know, right out of the gate, just so you have a clear understanding that even though you see these, that doesn't mean that they actually have video spots. So that's how the websites work, and you can literally just type your competitors' websites in. It's going to show you similar sites. So be very cautious and actually check your placement, see actually where they're showing up. So this way you're not wasting so much money, all right? So boom, we're going to get ClickFunnels out of there. And then we're going to go to apps. So apps is the exact same thing. Literally, you type in an app. Like you could just type, let's say if I wanted to type in YouTube type of apps. Well, boom, you got Super YouTube. You got Viral Video Booster, videos to MP3 converter, right? So once again, same thing applies as the websites. Understand it's slightly different because they're apps, but with the websites, it's going to be key for you to actually pay attention to your placements. All right, so same exact thing, nothing too complicated. Let's go back. Let's clear the YouTube. All right, and then you got app categories. So if we click on app categories, you can see Apple App Store. So if you want to target people in that same realm, Apple App Store, in the book category, the business category, catalogs, education, finance, right? If you want to align your ads, with those specific categories, then you can go through Apple Store. But if you want to go for the Google Play, then you can just click on here and then go with the categories that they actually have. All right. So as you can see, these are just your common placements, but then you have enter multiple placements. So remember, earlier in the video, I said that I use an actual software that pretty much allows me to see all of the monetized videos. So I'm not just putting videos in there that are not even monetized, and I would have been wasted so much time doing all that research. Well, the software allows me to get all of the YouTube URLs based on specific keywords, the channel, and so on and so on. So I literally, from the software, copy everything, paste it, all the YouTube URLs in there, and literally I'll be done. So it saves me a lot of time. So as you can see right here, these are all the placements that you can actually use. So hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And also down below in the description, I have a YouTube ads playlist. So anything you want to know about YouTube ads, in general, go ahead, click that playlist, watch the videos, sharpen your skill sets when it comes to, doing YouTube ads. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.